Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm doing my album release live stream tonight, and I hope that a lot of you will join me. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes to start some music and let some people sign on. Oh, I see 2 people. Hello, if you're just joining, say hello. Say hello in the comments and let me know you're here. Because all I can see is like a little number in my screen that tells me you're logging on, but I don't know who you are unless you greet me in the comments. Another reason to say hello in the comments is if you do, you can be entered to win a prize pack giveaway tonight. I'm going to be giving away a signed copy of my CD, plus a really cool Grenadine Kerosene whiskey glass, which if I had thought ahead, I would have had it here to show you. But you can see the pictures. Oh, hi, Dad. Dad wants to win the whiskey glass. He's already got one, but he wants a matched set. Anyway, if you sign my mailing list and you watch this stream and you comment, then you'll be entered to win a signed CD and a whiskey glass and some album art postcards that are pretty fun. Hi, Tony. I rock and I folk and I bluegrass. Kinda. I appreciate that. Cool. And if you want an extra entry in the giveaway, you can share this stream to your Facebook page. Share it. Tell your friends, text your friends, send me a screenshot of your text. If you do either of those, you'll get an extra giveaway entry. And what was the other? There was one other thing. Oh, if you follow me on Instagram, if you're on Instagram and you follow me, if you're not already, you'll get an extra giveaway entry. All right. Well, I see some more folks have signed on. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to stop talking now and just play some music, but if you're signing on, I hope you will say hi. So I'm going to start with the title track from the album. It's called Grenadine Kerosene. Your desert sun, and I'm exhausted from the heat, my throat gets dry. My head spins too much to think you found me here. With my friends for a drink, this thirst survives. You are not what you seem. You are grenadine mixed with kerosene. You are restless sleep spiked with caffeine dreams. When you're on my mind, you're like that glass of wine I should decline before my heart spills out of me. So I'll go home where I've got everything I need and tell myself to clear my head and breathe. I'm not alone. This is a transient thing, these thoughts don't mean my heart is broken or weak. 'Cause you are grenadine mixed with kerosene. You are restless sleep spiked with caffeine dreams. When you're on my mind, you're like that glass of wine I should decline before my heart spills out of me. Is my heart half empty or half full? My blood keeps pulling in the shape of you, a stain where you once stood. I need a cure, some elixir for this thirst. 'Cause you are grenadine mixed with kerosene. You are restless sleep spiked with caffeine dreams. When you're on my mind, you're like that glass of wine I should decline before my heart spills out of me. Oh, you are grenadine mixed with kerosene. Hey, y'all. See some more friends signed on. Jen Hitt, Meredith Levy, hello, my friend. Heather Miller, oh, such a steadfast supporter. Tandy Tips, hello, nice to see you. And Cord Bowen, Lauren Schmidt Ross, woo! Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It's making my day. Yeah, so I was explaining earlier, I did a lot of rambling waiting for people to sign on, but I explained earlier I'm doing a giveaway tonight. You'll get a signed CD, a Grenadine Kerosene whiskey glass, 4 custom album art postcards, and a handwritten note from me. If you sign my mailing list, if you're already on it, don't worry about it, you're good. You comment on this stream and you watch the show. That's it. And if you want extra entries, the rules are in the description of the video. You can like click where it says underneath the video, it'll say like, if you're on YouTube, it'll say like show more. You click that, it'll show you all the giveaway rules. There's some stuff, like if you share the stream, you'll get a bonus entry. So share it with your friends, you guys. Share it on your Facebook page. And yeah, I'm gonna get into the next song. I'm laughing because I have blue ink on my fingers. It's gonna get on my guitar. My dad's like, ooh, your hands aren't clean. Sarah made me a pick holder. I'm gonna show this to you guys. And I'm gonna get more ink on me. She made me this pick holder and my hands sweat when I play. I picked it up and all the marker got on my fingers. Yep, I have some fresh marker now. I'm real smart, you guys. Real smart one here. All right, well, on to the next song. This is called Double Stars. I'm just gonna be playing the songs on my album straight through. So if you've listened to the album, obviously these are gonna be very stripped down versions. And so this is Double Stars. And by the way, let me know how it's sounding. If there's too much reverb when I'm singing, more guitar, less voice, whatever. Yes, pick holders are very important because we lose our picks. Holders help us keep them. We are matched together, double stars, pulsing parallel lights in the dark. Out in space, it's not so hard to see. With you right next to me, where I wanna be. Set your worries down, my weary one. Cool your burning core until the dawn. And if your gravity's too much to hold, let me be your sun till the morning comes. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last for another day. When my axis feels a little bent, when my energy is all but spent, when my wobble throws me off my track, veering towards the unknown black, your pull can guide me back. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last. On our own, the light we shed's too dim, and the cold could do us in. Other stars may beckon, burning bright, seeming warmer on dark nights. But our system's working out so far, and by by chance or fate or physics, here we are. We are matched together, double stars, circling round inside each other's arms, rising, setting, lighting up the dark. It started with a spark and a dream inside our hearts. And as we spin through space and time on elliptical orbit lines, our love's the constant force that guides our courses through the sky. Steady now so we don't burn too fast. I need this light to last for another day. Thanks, you guys. Heather with the space emoji is very appropriate. Jen Hitt, who is watching tonight, sang harmony on that song on the record. And we used to play it together as our folk duo, The Truth About August. Hello, if you're just joining, welcome to my album release live stream. I'm so happy you're here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. I know now that like the world is reopening, you have many things you could actually do on a Sunday night. You don't have to be at home watching a live stream concert, but I'm so glad that you are. Thank you for being here. So another thing that I promised to do tonight is read some haikus that I wrote for certain supporters who pre-ordered my album. There were 6 different packages that you could buy, and 3 of those packages included a custom haiku that I would write. So I did that, and I'm gonna read those here tonight between songs. So let's get started. This is the benefit of getting in on the ground floor when a musician is like just starting their professional career, because I know like everyone that pre-ordered my album, and I can write you a custom haiku because I know you, or I know someone that knows you. All right, so we're gonna start with my accountant. His name is Matt Blackburn, and with Sand Creek Accounting. And he was the first person to pre-order my album. And so this is the haiku that I wrote for Matt, my accountant. Sorry, in case anyone doesn't know, I'm just gonna refresh your high school English memory. A haiku is a poem style that originated in Japan. And what the essential element that makes a haiku is that it has to have 17 syllables. And it's usually structured 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second line, and then 5 in the last line, in the third line. So there you go. Matt Blackburn, this is my haiku for you. Numbers make me hurt. Matt Blackburn keeps my accounts from injuring me. Snaps. Are you snapping out there? All right, I'm going to read another one. I don't know if Pam Valente, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your last name right, but Pam Valente, my parents' friend in North Carolina, I'm going to read hers because she's East Coast. She's 2 hours later, and she's probably about ready to go to bed. So if she's watching, this is Pam's haiku. North Carolina, just start that over. North Carolina, blue lady in a red state, artist in the pines. That's for Pam. So more haikus as we go on with the show. I hope you think that's cool. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you think it sucks, give me a thumbs down. Whatever. Or you can do what Sarah does and like do this if it's just okay. Actually, I guess it would be. I'm watching me in the mirror and I can't. I'm just gonna play some songs. This one is called Time to Let It Go. And the fabulous Edie Carey, who is a singer-songwriter based in Colorado Springs, and a friend, sang harmony vocals on this one. And if you haven't heard it, go give it a listen. Hey, Amanda Goad. I've got a haiku for you. So many years you've been a friend of mine. So many years of reading between the lines. Was it always hard? I can't recall. Check the rearview mirror, but the glass is fogged. Maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to let it go. Oh, oh, mm, mm, mm. People change and people grow. Take diverging paths or a rocky road. They say a window opens when a door has closed. What if our door is stuck, the hinge is rusty and slow? Maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to let it go. Use your words to heal or hurt. So you throw a barb, plant a few grenades in the dirt. Well, you hit your mark, I hope it felt real good. You called it friendly fire, said I misunderstood. Oh, maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to let it go. Whoa. I think it's time to let this go. I think it's time to let you go. Oh, oh, mm, mm, mm. All right. Pam just saw you read her haiku. Yay! I'm glad I did it early. I'm, East Coasters. You're 2 hours later. So thank you for being such night owl troopers with me. It's my mom's favorite song. Yay! All right, I'm going to read some more haikus. I'm going to ask, I don't know if Rachel and Jeff are watching. I think they might be joining later, so I might come back to theirs. I don't know if my friend Dustin Reinders is watching. Dustin is my best friend from law school, and he and his husband Mike and their son Blake live in Houston, and we miss them very much. And so this one, and Dustin represents children in lawsuits against their schools, like when they've been like subject to inappropriate disciplinary action and that kind of thing. He represents kids and families to help them advocate in these really bad school situations. So he's a badass, and this is the poem I wrote for my good friend Dustin. Giant heart, big laugh, fighting hard for kids in need, bright smile warms the room. Okay. It's a little weird to do it with like, no, there's no snapping, no applause, whatever, but that's the nature of live streams. So, and again, just a reminder, the haiku, 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables second line, 5 syllables last line. That's the haiku rule. So next I'm going to read, I know she's not watching because she's in Israel and it's like a really obscene hour there, so she's probably sleeping, I think. But this is for my friend Julie Geller. Julie is, she is a great singer-songwriter. She has many albums out. You can find her on everywhere. And she's also an artist coach and creativity coach. And she's helped me quite a bit as I've pursued this music thing. So this is my poem for Julie. Art is love that heals, helping artists bare their souls, Julie's gift to all. I'll come back and do some more later. Let's see, what's next on the list? Oh, all right, y'all. So this song is called Matter of Time, and it started as a lyric challenge by my mandolin teacher. He gave me a phrase and challenged me to write a song around it, and the phrase was bottle of wine. Excuse me. And this is the song that that came out. I don't know. I learned how to, my friend Michael O'Connor played guitar on the album on this song, and I learned how to play his lead, but I'm like sloppy at it. So I'm not going to attempt that tonight, but, thank you to Michael for laying down some badass electric guitar on that song. So here we go. Matter of Time. Did it drown in a bottle of wine? Did we work so long, try so hard, we straightened every crooked line? Let's get lost, take a wrong turn, screwing up's the best way to learn. We'll never get anywhere but bitter and burn till we cross that line. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes the days go by like a matchbox starting to burn. Driving around the town runs me into the ground. Peace and quiet, something you earn. Let's get lost, take a wrong turn. Screwing up's the best way to learn. We'll never get anywhere but bitter and burn till we cross that line. It's just a matter of time. You must be so damn tired, but you know I love the way I can count on you to break out a smile. Let's get lost, take a wrong turn. Screwing up's the best way to learn. We'll never get anywhere but bitter and burn till we cross that line. It's just a matter of time. No, we'll never get anywhere but bitter and burn till we cross that line. It's just a matter of time. Where'd that old feeling go? Let's open up a bottle of wine. Heather has an emoji for every song, which I love. And Jen Hitt can tell you that, I think I've mentioned this on a live stream before, but when we were playing as a duo, I once made an entire set list and every song title was just the emojis for the song. There were no words, just the emojis. And she got them all. Like she knew what they all were. You're doing a great job. So, yeah. All right. I'm just going to go into the next song. Oh, Julie Milliken, hello. So glad you're watching. Y'all, if you want to get in the giveaway, whoops, that is not the right fret for that capo. If you want to get in the giveaway and get a signed CD and a whiskey glass and some custom album art postcards, then comment on the stream. Ooh, you know what? I'll give another bonus entry for anyone that hits like on Facebook, or, you know, one of the emojis on Facebook, whatever. Reactions, that's what they call them. Or the thumbs up on YouTube. You can even thumbs down me on YouTube. I don't care. It's all, you know what? Like, it's like they say, negative press is still press. So, whatever. It helps the algorithms. If you react in any way to a post, it helps like boost it in the algorithm. So you're actually really helping me a lot if you do those things. And I also want to mention, if you feel so inclined, and you want, oh, Rafi. Rafi Doherty says in all caps, I'm explaining this for the YouTubers. He writes, thumbs down press for you, LOL. Oh, Rafi, I love you too. Mwah. Let's see. I totally lost my train of thought because that cracked me up. Just for funsies. Okay, well, I don't remember what I was saying, so I'm just going to play Jen Hitt is laughing too. Yes. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you're feeling generous and you're enjoying the show, you can send me a tip, just like you would put, you know, like a buck in the tip jar or whatever at a live show. And my Venmo and my PayPal information are in the video descriptions on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm Carolyn-Shulman on Venmo, and just Carolyn Shulman on PayPal, one word. Anyway, just gonna throw that idea out there. Not expected, but deeply appreciated. So this next one is called Broken Wing, and I wrote this after I recovered from a big surgery. It was really like an 8 to 10 week recovery, and I couldn't drive, couldn't lift anything, couldn't really play guitar because it was painful. And once I was finally able to pick up this Telecaster you see right here, it's like my thinnest guitar, so it was the easiest for me to play. And once I was able to pick that up and play, it was the first thing I wrote. So this is called Broken. Well, I'm going to play it on this guitar because I like the way it sounds. This is called Broken Wing. Well, I've been stuck in this place for days on end, feeling sorry for myself and wondering when, like a bird, I will fly, spread my wings in the wind. But I never saw a bird fly with a broken wing. I can lie in my bed, covers pulled to my chin, or I can hide in my head as my racing thoughts spin, or I can open up the door, step outside right and begin, 'cause I can't watch another day go by with my broken wing. Sometimes you gotta slow down while our broken places heal. We pray for miracles and miss the ones that take time to reveal. So I'll take time with myself. I will walk before I run. The journey's slow and sometimes lonely, but I'm not the only one. And every time I turn around, I can see just how far I've come, till I'm flying past the memory of that broken wing. As I fly into the world that I missed on the mend, I can sail and I can soar against the blue that never ends. And I know there'll be moments I'll take it all for granted again, but I'm better for the days I waited with a broken wing, 'cause I never saw a bird fly with a broken wing. Now watch me as I fly. Thanks, you guys. Oh. Have my sippy cup here with a lid so I don't spill on all the electronics. All right, what is next? Well, I think next we need to do some more haikus. All right. I don't know if oh, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that so much. I don't know if my friend Jen Albanus is watching tonight. Let me mute this real quick. But so this is the haiku that I wrote for my friend Jen. She is one of my oldest and bestest friends. Oldest in number of years we've been friends, not necessarily in age. And she is an intense, hardcore backpacker, and also a school psychologist. So this is what I wrote for her. Survivalist shrink works her way up mountaintops, mind, heart, body strong. All right. And next is the haiku that I wrote from my friend Deidre Farrington. Deidre, if you're watching, hey. She is in Colorado Springs, and we met online. I've never met her in person, but we met online through our mutual friend Edie Carey. And she also plays guitar, and we bonded over our love of whiskey. We both love whiskey, so this is for Deidre. Whiskey women sing, play guitar, and pour hearts out, savoring each drop. All right, well, this next song is called Across the Borderline, and this was written around the time that our crisis at the southern border with Mexico was in the headlines a lot. And it hasn't gone away. It's just not in the headlines anymore, but really terrible things are still happening. So we have to keep our advocacy up. I read recently that I don't remember the number anymore, but I think something like 100-something kids have not been reunited with their families yet. So sadly, this song still applies. It's called Across the Borderline. You woke up early before the sun rose. You packed some water and some worn out clothes. You got your girls up, whispered it's time to go. Took one last look before the door closed. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you left behind. You're searching for salvation across the borderline. Every footstep is a prayer. You beg safe passage till you're there. You hope God will give you refuge across the borderline. The desert miles are long, your muscles ache. Your belly's empty, how much more can you take? The sun keeps beating down, your girls are crying now. The water's low, time is running out. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you've left behind. And you're yearning for salvation across the borderline. Every footstep is a prayer. You beg safe passage till you're there. You can rest inside that refuge across the borderline. What could you do when the one who said he'd care for you sold out your trust for a quick fix and a buck or two? He led the wolves right to your door. You were not safe there anymore. No. When you arrived, you thought God heard your prayers until a guard barked, "You go here, those girls go there." Before you knew what had gone wrong, he had ripped them from your arms. Now they're frightened and alone somewhere. You don't know what lies ahead, only what you left behind. Now you're yearning for your children across the borderline. And every phone call is a prayer. You beg them, hold on till you're there. You ask God to reunite you. Oh, you thought God would give you refuge. Oh, God, please grant them strength and refuge. Oh, God, forgive us for these sins across the borderline. Whew. Sometimes I go somewhere else when I play that. Well, I think, thank you. I think in honor of the person who helped inspire part of that song, I'm going to read the haiku that I wrote for my wonderful close friend, Rabbi Rachel Kobrin. Rachel is the rabbi at our synagogue here in Denver, and she is a serious change maker in this world. And she had given a sermon on Yom Kippur the morning after I began writing this song, and it was all about. She talked about this was when. Sorry, I'm rambling. She talked about how this particular rabbi, who's kind of famous in Jewish history, was marching with Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma And some other rabbis were like teasing him and saying, "Oh, did you pray when you were down there in Alabama?" And he said, "Yes, I prayed with my feet." And so that concept made its way into the chorus of my song. So I'm going to read Rachel's haiku. Spirited rabbi, not afraid to preach it loud in our broken world. And I wrote one for her husband, Jeff, too. Thanks, Heather. I wrote one for her husband, Jeff Ward, as well. What you would call the term for the wife of a rabbi is a rebbitzin. And so we lovingly refer to Jeff as our rebbitzman. And some very close friends of ours made him a cape. Like when they, not long after Rachel took the job at our synagogue and they moved here, our friend Heather Oginski made him a cake. And a cape. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just like, woo. And so this is my poem for Jeff the Rebbitzman. Rebbitzman flies high. Oh! I have to tell you one more thing before I read the rest of this. He's also an aerospace engineer. He worked for SpaceX for a long time, so it's relevant. Okay, Rebbitzman flies high. Rockets become obsolete when you've got a cape. All right. Next is, this one's going to be fun. What did she say? Always thinking about pie cake, and yes. Okay, so Jeff and Rachel were the ones who sent me the pie cake in, and I'm not going to go into that whole story. Sorry, someone in my house is making a lot of noise. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if you want to know the story, you can go to my Instagram, and there's a highlight there that says pie cakein, and it will tell you the whole pie cakein saga. But that was thanks to Jeff and Rachel. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram while you're there too. That helps me. And again, for anyone who maybe just signed on, if you sign my mailing list, and there's a link in the description, but you can just go to my website at carolynshulman.com. Sign my mailing list, watch this stream, and comment on the stream. You'll be entered to win a Grenadine Kerosene prize pack with a signed CD, a whiskey glass, some custom album art postcards, and a handwritten note from me. So go do it, y'all. And the drawing will take place on a separate night, because I can't play this show and figure out who's becoming eligible at the same time. All right. So we're going to get the Telecaster for this one. There's a lot of gear here that I'm maneuvering around. This is the kind of thing I would never schlep all this extra gear for the electric guitar if I was playing a gig. I would never do that for one song, but I'm just at home and all the stuff is already in the room, so. My shirt got all discombobulated. And I know you guys watching, especially you rocker fans, you're probably like, oh, she's gonna rock out. I'm totally gonna play a ballad on this here Telecaster, just so you know. And because I know there are guitar nerds watching, like my dad and other people, Tony, Heather too, and Jen Hit. Well, anyway, I'm just going to tell you guys, because I know some of you are going to want to know later, what was that reverb you were using? And I'm just going to tell you, it's Walrus Audio Slow, SLO with an umlaut. that's the reverb. And then I'm using another Walrus audio pedal. It's a delay pedal called the ARP 87. And I've got it on the analog setting because I know inquiring minds are going to want to know. All right, so there you go. Now we're going to create some dreamy sounds for this song. Okay. The morning light through the blinds hits your eyes just right, and the shadows haunting our night can't survive in this hallowed light. Before the day runs ahead, let's hold this moment tight. Breathe the air in and let it fill us up with life. You know my demons and the fears in my chest. Time and again you'll find the place where my best self lives. Your love is right on time. It's fusing my broken lines. They say that a fracture is stronger in the place where it's healed with time. The morning light through the blinds hits your eyes just right, and the shadows haunting our night can't survive in this hallowed light. Woo. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all, I sweat a lot when I play, and Daddy's my Daddy. I don't call him Daddy. I think it's weird when grown women call their dads Daddy, but whatever. Dad says really pretty on that telly. Thank you. And Heather says so dreamy. I forgot to turn the reverb off. All right. Let's see. think I'll do some more haikus. All right, who is next? Oh, okay, this next one is pretty funny. This is for my friend Drew Andrews. Drew and I went to school together in Mobile, Alabama. And we were briefly for like, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks or something, maybe less. We were in a band together. I was in middle school. I don't remember, maybe 6th or 7th grade or something. And I was with in a band with these 3 guys. They were all older than me. And they had already named the band. They wanted, another guitar player and singer. So enter middle school Carolyn. And so they had already named the band. And the name of the band was Liquid Elvis in the story. I guess someone had a pet lizard named Elvis. And these middle school guys were talking about what would happen if they put the pet lizard Elvis into a centrifuge. So that's why the band was called Liquid Elvis. And that is why I wrote Drew this haiku. Lizard Elvis spins. Sorry. Lizard Elvis spins. In the centrifuge he went. Liquid Elvis now. Oh, nobody makes me laugh more than I do. Okay. My next haiku is from my friend Michelle Clem. Michelle is like my husband and I. She's also a Rice University alumna. And Heather says, "Oh dear, lizard emoji." Yes, indeed. So she went to our alma mater, and we met her because her daughter is in our daughter's class at school here in Denver. And so it was like a little bit of fun kismet to meet another Rice alum. And she's also an oncologist, a radiation oncologist. And so my husband knew her outside of school. And it was kind of all these cool connections. So this is for Michelle. Rice owl, mom, doctor, with cool boots and blue-eyed smile, destined to be friends. And next, it's my haiku for my good friend Amanda Goad. Amanda went to Rice with me. That's how I know her. And she is an amazing civil rights attorney. You may have her claim to fame. I hope she's okay with me telling this, but she was the attorney representing, I know at least one of the couples, maybe more than one of the couples. I guess it was just one couple in the Masterpiece Cake Shop case. And she represented them in against the cake shop in the lower level court cases before it went to the Supreme Court. And she won because she's a badass. And then the Supreme Court ruined everything. So thank you, Supreme Court. So this is for Amanda, my badass friend. Civil rights lawyer got me drunk on Boone's Farm wine in her dorm at Rice. It's true. And I'm going to do another one. This is for my friend Annie Harmon. Annie is the graphic designer who designed my album cover and did the whole CD packaging. She did all the layout and graphic design for that. And she has a really cool business called Sprinkles and Spark. And it's mostly Jewish themed stuff, but it's the cutest, most fun Jewish themed stuff that you've ever seen. Mom says, seriously? What are you saying seriously about? Oh, she's saying that about the Boone's Farm line. Yes. Okay. It's fine. You can give me some shit for that. I'm sure I deserve it. It was whatever. I was college. It was before. I've come a long way from Boone's Farm to really excellent single malt Scotch. It's what I prefer now. So just want to say, it's been a journey for me with my alcohol beverages of choice. Okay, but back to Annie. This is for Annie. Oh, and so one of the common themes in Annie's work on Sprinkles and Spark, her Sprinkles and Spark Etsy page, is you'll see a lot of things with a junicorn that she made. It's a Jewish unicorn, and it's adorable. And my daughter has a whole bunch of her stuff and loves to wear it. I thought, what happened? Sorry, Amanda. Sorry to spill the juice. Sorry to spill the Boone's Farm wine. Okay. All right, back to Annie. Junicorn sparkles, bouncing curls and dancing feet, sprinkles love and joy. That's for Annie. All right, back to some music. See, the thing I love about live streaming and why I'm going to keep doing it, even though the pandemic is on its way to ending, is I love being able to connect. Sorry, I'm laughing at some comments. I love being able to connect with my friends who live everywhere. It's so cool. I mean, I love live local shows too. There's very little that I enjoy better than playing for a live audience, but there's something really special about being able to connect with people all over the globe at the same time. So thanks again for being here tonight. Where's my capo? You know what? It's still on the other guitar, so I'm just going to use this one. Meredith likes Annie's. I know, Annie's is so fun, isn't it? Mom says, I had no idea you drank Boone's Farm. Well, it was just, I mean, I just have one memory of it. Like, there's probably a reason that I only drank it once. I have to say, too, because I think Amanda would want me to tell you guys this, she has excellent taste in alcohol beverages. She's not still throwing back the Boone's Farm. I mean, I hope none of us are. God damn. I mean, Mom, isn't that what David drank that time that you guys were out of town and he and his friends, this is my little brother, and he and his friends like went to a gas station and got a random adult stranger to buy them some alcohol, and he and like two of his friends got really wasted, really super wasted. I hope he's watching right now. And like threw up like everywhere. Like it was like all over they went outside or something. I feel like they threw up on the patio and then hosed it down. I don't know. It was a mess. I wasn't there. I was in college, drinking my Boone's Farm in college when this happened. There you go. Ugh. What's the point in having a little brother if you can't make fun of him on your album release live stream, right? Oh, he's gone to bed. This is the guy who parties with his friend Jake Shears, but he's gone to bed. Whatever. Oh, and I saw Jen's comment. Mike says Strawberry Hills forever. Yes. Yeah. It's okay. We have stories about Mike, too, from college. But we'll just keep those to ourselves. I love you guys. I love all of you. And if I'm giving you a little bit of crap, it's because I love you. All right. Time for some music before I get myself into some trouble. Wish I could stop my mind running on overdrive, wipe my memory clean and start again. you'd get the best of me. Maybe that's all there'd be. No need to seek advice. No thinking twice. No thinking twice. But that's not the world we live in. There's no boat to paradise. So I guess I'll just try swimming till I reach the other side. The other side. Well, this life won't lead itself. Stuffed in a box on the shelf, collecting dust and killing time, waiting for some sign, some sign. But that's just the world we live in. There's no boat to paradise. So I guess I'll just keep swimming till I reach the other side. Well, this time is all we have, and our days are flying fast, and I'm paralyzed upon the same old path. All these choices feel the same, and I cannot find my way. My broken compass cannot lead me back. Wish I could sail through the years to some future bright and clear. No rocks upon that shore, find what I'm looking for. And that's just the world we live in. There's no boat to paradise. So I know I'll just keep swimming till I reach the other side. The other side. Till I reach the other side. The other side. I'm waving to my husband off screen. He just came down to listen. Oh, Meredith says, you look like you're having a blast. So happy for you. Oh, I am. I'm totally having a blast. This is great. I'm so happy that you guys are here. And Heather had some emojis for that song, but I'm like too far away. What is it? Stopping my brain. Brilliant. Perfect for that song, because it's basically a song about anxiety and being in a rut. And this next one is also a song about anxiety and being in a rut. I'm an anxious person. Oh. But this one has a much more positive spin on the situation. What is Mom? Mom is laughing. Yes, this is my mother who, well, anyway. I'm debating if I should tell. I'm not going to tell the situation from earlier that my mom and I had a long phone call about. I don't think it's relevant. Well, since my mom has come up in the conversation, I'm going to do the haiku I wrote for my parents. Okay, this is the haiku for my mom and dad. Parents like you two are not a dime a dozen. Lucky, lucky me. And even though he's on an airplane right now and he emailed me to say he couldn't watch, but my uncle Larry, my dad's brother Larry, has been a steadfast supporter of these live streams. And he also purchased a pre-order package that bought him a haiku. So this is what I wrote for my uncle Larry. And this is kind of just some childhood memories from him. Larry with the curls drove a cool Mercedes Benz and a motorbike. All right, next up, I'm going to do the haiku for my friends Denise and Cisco Velasquez. I have the most beautiful memory of playing a house concert with my friend Jen Hitt in the backyard and Denise and Cisco's backyard. This was, I don't know, maybe like 3 years ago now, I think. 2 or 3 years ago, and it was Memorial Day weekend, and it was so beautiful, and their gorgeous dogs were running around the yard, and we had the best time. And I just always think of that night when I think of Denise and Cisco. So this is the haiku I wrote for them. Parties in the summer, dogs with curly hair running, happy in the yard. And actually, that's a good segue to say that now that live shows are starting to happen more, I am super interested in doing some outdoor things. And if you would like to host me for a house concert, you can do that. And I can, I can give you some details about how to do that. It's so much fun. It's my favorite type of concert to play. It's where I come to your house, preferably right now outside. And so you would need an outdoor space to do it, and you get to invite as many friends as you want, and I play a concert for you and your friends, and it's super intimate and personal and fun, and I just love doing it. So if you're interested in hosting a house concert, you can get in touch with me through my website at carolynshulman.com. And we have 3 songs left, so if you want to be entered for the giveaway package and you have not yet commented on the stream or signed my mailing list, if you're not already on it, you should do that because you want this cool stuff. I may ask my husband to grab a whiskey glass that I can show you guys. Yeah, he heard me. He's going to get it. And yeah. But before I show you the whiskey glass, I'm going to play the next song. This is called Sun in the Rain. Oh. Okay. This is he came in the room and gave it to me. So this is the whiskey glass. I don't know. I can try to hold it. That's the glass that you can win. It's pretty cool. And like whiskey tastes really good in that glass. I don't wanna live under this dark cloud, waiting for the sky to open up, waiting for the bottom to drop out, but I'll search for some blue sky, and I'll search for the sun when the rain's falling down. obscures my sight, but still I press on, cautiously watching the road in my headlights, clutching the wheel till I make it home all right. And I'll search for some blue sky, and I'll search for the sun when the rain's falling down, falling down. Like a candle that flickers but stays lit, like a firefly that's windblown but won't quit. When my chest aches, my soul dark with its weight, I can look for the sun. I don't want to live under this dark cloud, waiting for the sky to open up, waiting for the bottom to drop out. But I see my blue sky, and I see the sun when the rain's falling down, falling down, falling down. Mom says, appropriate song for the three of us here in Little Switzerland. It just started pouring rain. Oh, well, that song was actually inspired by a trip. My parents are in North Carolina right now, and for a month this summer, and that song was inspired by a trip that my husband and daughter and I took to North Carolina, and this was in the fall though, and there was a ton of fog this one night that Gerald and I were going to have dinner, just the two of us, while my parents kept Sarah, and we were driving down the mountain, and it was just really, really awful thick fog, and it's kind of white knuckling the wheel, and that's the song that came out of that. Okay. All right, a haiku for Nell Maisel. Nell is a close friend of the family, lives in Mobile, Alabama, but has a place here in Steamboat, Colorado. And the last time I saw Nell and her husband, Elliot, was in Steamboat. So this is for Nell. Southern humid heat. Jewish grandma can't take it. Away to Steamboat. Oh gosh. Okay. Who's left? I think I just have one left, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the last one. This is for Greg Simon, who is not related to me by blood, but he's practically my cousin. So this is for Greg. Childhood Thanksgivings at Larry and Sandra's house. Turkey pie cousins. That's it. I think that was all the haikus. Yeah. So there you go. Hope you liked them. What is next? Okay. This is a little country song I wrote, and it's a true story, but it's not about my husband. He always wants me to clarify. It is not about him. And you just don't write this song about the person that you marry. If you do, then you married the wrong person. Just going to say that. He's grinning. I'm going to send this one out. I don't know if Sue Parker Gerson is watching, but she always requests this. And so if she's watching, I'm sending this out to you tonight, Sue. But not because you would ever do anything like what happens in the song. Sue is a lovely person. She just loves this song. Sometimes I wish I'd never met you. Wish I had not surrendered to your smile. And most days I regret how long I let you crawl beneath my skin and squeeze your fingers around my brain until you drove me right and stayed there for a while. And I don't miss you not one bit. When I see you, I will spit into your eye and say hello. I'll wave goodbye and go. Do you recall that night you came to my place, looking for a quick and guiltless time? We had some fun, and when you left the next day, you left your hat and it sat in my closet for 8 months. And when I wore it once, you yelled till I cried. And I don't miss you not one bit. When I see I will spit into your eye and say hello. Then I'll wave goodbye and go. Yep. Naomi Judd said love can build a bridge, but I think it is time that our bridge burns. See what I did there, musicians? Sometimes it still makes me sad, a smidge, to think about you, but when I do, I stop and think about you as a pebble in my shoe. That was a minor annoyance in my day, but I shook it out, got on my way, and I was okay. I'll be okay, I'm okay, 'cause I don't miss you not one bit. When I see you, I'll just spit into your eye and say hello. Then I'll wave goodbye and go. I will wave goodbye and go. I will wave goodbye and Whew, don't miss you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, I have to get close to see these emojis that Heather put this time. I can't tell. What are they? Turkey pie. I can't tell what that other one is. Something about a burn. There's like a burn, a fire, which is appropriate for that song. It's a burn. It's a burn. Oh, what's this here? Okay, well, we're down to the last song, you guys. So it's a bridge. Oh, yes. Yeah. So I wrote a bridge about a bridge. A bridge is part of a musical song, and that bridge is about a bridge. Okay, enough explaining my jokes. This is the last tune. Appropriately, it's a lullaby. The turkey pie was for the haiku. Turkey and pie, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Thank you for being here tonight. Thanks for commenting and watching. Hopefully some of you signed my mailing list to be eligible for the prize drawing giveaway. That's going to happen on a different night, and I'll post the name of the winner on social media as well as email them. And if you want some extra entries, you can go follow me on Instagram. You can, what were the other things? Share the stream. You can still do that. It's not too late. And yeah. All right. This is called Deepest Blue. It's a lullaby to send you off to bed. And thanks for being here. Moments of solitude are keeping me alive. They let me think of you, reminding me that I survived the deepest blue. And in this silence, one melody rings true. It reminds me of a song I knew, and it sings me to sleep like your lullabies when you cradled me inside the deepest blue. I know you see the same sky I do, and it brings me peace to know I loved you, and our twilight is melting into the deepest blue. So I can sleep now with the memory of you tucked safely in my dreams. And I don't have to cry for the first time. I know why our love has grown into deepest blue. These moments of solitude are keeping me alive. let me think of you and smile, reminding me to hold on to deepest blue. Thanks, you guys. Heather, you made comment made me laugh. She put all the blue emojis in the emoji universe in that comment. It's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much. Wishing you a wonderful start to your week. And no, don't apologize. It was great. I loved it. Wishing you a wonderful start to your week and a wonderful start to your summer. And I'll see you in July. And usually for this series, we have a different guest, a different musician guest each month. And I will announce that guest hopefully soon. And I'll see you in July. Thanks, everyone. Good night.